Howdy all, welcome back to Live Young Diecast. I'm Baines, and gonna go through all the big changes here. So first thing is, I'm going to scrap the Deep Eddy Raceway, gonna take it down. Now this track is long for the space that it's in, and while all the action I wanted to do can happen, it's just not to the degree that I was hoping. The space is just proving too tight. So it really wasn't becoming something I was proud of, and I didn't think it was going to be something that was, as much fun and exciting and challenging as we'd all hoped. So while that was happening, we got the opportunity to plan a move back home to Texas. So. We never really wanted to move in the first place, so we're going to jump on this opportunity and get back home to our family and enjoy that. So Deep Eddy is just gonna be delayed, and it's gonna go back home where apparently it really wants to be. So we'll build that back home. And as for any racing I can do while here, it will be the Frozen 4 banger in March. That track is called Ice Mountain. It's out in the garage and it is complete, so I'll show you that. And I was planning to expand it to another course after that tournament, which I will still do in April. And then in May, I'm gonna run the Vans Gone Wild tournament on the expanded version of this track, and potentially one more small tournament after that in June, depending on whether we're gonna leave in June or July. So that's the plan. I'll show you the course and what it will be, what it is now and what it will be, and that is our plan. So as for the builders who submitted vans for, or the builders I invited for Vans Gone Wild, they had no idea what the track was going to end up like, Deep Eddy. They knew it'd be, something different. So everyone just, built their best van, and the track was going to be a surprise no matter what. So they're all on board with it, and glad to hear that. So we'll run that in May. And that's it. Let's go take a look at Ice Mountain. All right, so we'll start up top here at Ice Mountain at the start gate. SlanMan Customs built this gate, and it is a custom version of his stock 4-lane gate. So you've got this handy panel here, this road surface that's painted white. It's notched out and bent up, and then it presses down on a lip that sticks out of that gate. And there's extra space in each lane for the wide trucks, and there's space between each lane for those rails. And this comes down to an open track pretty quickly. Gets into a little hill and then a jump here. It's really mild, like a rally style jump. So the heavier the truck, the faster it is, the more likely we'll see some air on that jump. A couple pieces of fat track here that are painted white to blend in. Hard to sacrifice that stuff, but I've got plenty of it, luckily. So I'm going back up the mountain here. It kind of funnels in this area. It gets more narrow as we get toward that fat track, and it's kind of wider up here at the top. And again, just a handy panel that's all painted. All the seams have been carefully flattened out. So it's running pretty good. I really like it, and I'll certainly show it a lap here shortly. Now I've prepped this for expanding the track. So 2-lane Hot Wheels track into a 90-degree turn right here. And all of this will be kind of redone to provide a nice entrance and exit to that turn. A lot more space, essentially. It'll merge into crash racers all the way down here to the crest of the jump. Fat track for the landing, which comes in here to the actual painted fat track. And this is where we get into a space for a 180-degree turn that will essentially come back toward the start gate. So this will 180 and head down all the way back about 15 feet. And that first long stretch is about 19 feet. And of course you have the 90-degree turn up top with a laned portion that's about 6-7 feet long up there at the top where the start gate will be for the expanded track. So let's roll up top here and put a truck in the gate, see how this thing runs, and show you some finish line stuff with a few other trucks coming in hot after this one. Takes a little bit of a jump there. Not too shabby. Slow it down a little bit. It gets a little sideways on two wheels, hitting the wall. Coming through the line with a couple other trucks there, nice and tight. Little jump there was pretty good. But this Cherokee gets bumped on the line. Orange truck doesn't make it. There's a couple of cars that Arlo sent in for a project we're working on that's gonna culminate later on in Texas. So you can see how that course is gonna be expanded, I hope. It might be hard to kind of tell what that's actually gonna be like, but I think it'll be interesting, something a bit unique compared to what most tracks have going on these days. So hopefully that's part of the enjoyment and fun we'll have on that track. Got a couple names for it and a couple of ideas for a tournament that will follow Vans Gone Wild if we have time. That'll be an open sign up on Redline Derby, so make sure you know about that. All right, that's all the news I have and all the chaos I have to share. Thanks for staying tuned, and we'll see you soon. Y'all remember, live young, Diecast.